Hi everybody, doing the drum brakes, the brake shoes on the rear drum brakes of the 2007 Toyota Yaris or Toyota Vitz. It's a 1.3 litre. So this is the part you need to buy. Comes as a set of 4 shoes. This particular kit did not come with the little lever for the, just down in here there's a little lever. In the back you see a little lever with the cable going onto it for the handbrake or the emergency brake. So I'm transferring that lever from the old shoe onto the new shoe. Other than that, it's a very straightforward operation, really. Now you'll always struggle getting the drum off the assembly, so I've used 2 8mm bolts. They thread into these threaded holes here, designed for this purpose. Just start them off gently. I put a little bit of lube on them and just turn them in evenly, and pretty soon you'll hear it go ping and it'll break free. They tend to get a little bit stuck here on the inner part here, a little bit of corrosion over time. I'll lube that up and clean that up with a wire brush before I reassemble it. It's a fairly straightforward job. I've already done the passenger side. This here is the driver's side. So this is a right-hand drive car, by the way. I'm in New Zealand. Usual safety, make sure you got axle stands, your jack, etc. Basic tools, pretty much only need. I have my little crescent there for taking the, for tightening up the 8mm bolts, and I've got a pair of long nose vice grips there that I'll use to hang on to the spring ends, because they can be a little bit hard to pull clear. And also you've just got to push against these little springs here, the retainer springs, and these little cups here will turn 90 degrees and then they'll release. The pin comes in from the back. The pin will just stay there, but if it falls out you can soon put it back in again. There's the adjusters, automatic adjusting on these. There's a little like a little arm at the back that has this spring here on it. See that spring there that goes down to the bottom? That's important. That spring works the little lever. You can see a little bit of the back of the lever there just coming through that square hole, and it pivots on that little pin there. That pin goes inwards. So that little adjuster there, I'm just going to back that off, and then I'll adjust it with the new shoes. These shoes are fairly worn. Let's get a picture of them. They're fairly worn down. Anyway, I just feel it's time to replace the shoes. So my new shoes are here in the kit. Yeah, my new shoes, as you can see, they don't come with the arm for the hand brake assembly. It's a fairly easy job. I just have to remove the little pin clip and then save that and put it back on again with the arm. It can be a little bit tricky getting the cable off the arm. You've just got to work that a bit, and it should come off. That's probably the hardest part, actually, is the handbrake cable. It's got quite a strong spring on it that holds it into the arm. Just make sure you get that back. Also make sure that you get these here the right way around. So take note of them. They've got a long edge and a shorter edge. Just take note when you take those off to put them back in the same way. And also the profile. Notice the profile of the spring there. That's the way the spring goes back in on the right hand side of the car. That's the right hand side looking from the rear of the car. Give it a bit of a wash up here as well with some brake cleaner. So if you're thinking about doing this job, it's very straightforward. I ordered the parts first, so I didn't have to wait around for the parts with the car off the road. So the parts arrived, so I thought I'd get into it, and it's only taken me about an hour or so to do one side, and I guess another hour or so to have this side here all done and boxed up. I've got the other side is still on the jack stand off the ground, because when I adjust the handbrake lever, I want to make sure that it's pulling evenly on both wheels, and also that there is no binding, that the wheels are free to spin with the handbrake in the off position. So make sure you check that. You don't want to have the brakes binding. They'll cause problems with overheating and could cause damage, and also that'll be pretty tough on your fuel economy with these small engines. Nice day here in Auckland, and summertime, of course. First day of February today, 2025, so starting now to get into the new year. So yes, no other way that I can see. You don't want to be mucking around with pullers and stuff like that and hammers and banging away. Just gently put these 2 8mm bolts in here. Either use screws or use the bolts where you can just quietly wind them in with an impact, or using a adjustable spanner or a ring spanner or ratchet, whatever you decide to use. It'll come off nice and evenly. And you can see there it just pushed against the there's a little mark there and a little mark back in here somewhere. So thank you for viewing. I hope that whatever project you're busy on at the moment is going well for you, and I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers to this small channel I have running here, and I'll catch you later on in another video.